Now, when you work on scenes, there may be times when you want to hide parts of the scene so that you can focus more intently on other parts. And so Maya has a very robust way of hiding and showing objects. Now, the simplest way to hide an object is to just select it and go into the display menu, and we have hide and show. Now, we have a number of different ways to hide and show objects. We can hide our selection. So if I go hide selection, my chair disappears. Now, if I want to reveal that again, I can just go display, show, and we have an option here called show last hidden. Now, when you hide an object, it doesn't disappear from Maya. It's just made invisible. So let's take a look at this in the outliner. So I have this chair here. Let's go ahead and select chair 1. I can go display, hide selection. And notice how chair 1 grays out. So I've got chair 2 and chair 3 and chair 4, but chair 1 is missing, but I can select it in the outliner. And if I want, I can go display, show selection, and that will show it as well. Now, if you want, you can also hide multiple objects. So I can go display, hide selection, select a few more things, go display, hide selection. So now I've hidden all of the chairs. Now, if I want, I can go show last hidden. And that only shows the last things that I hid. It doesn't reveal that last chair. So if I want, I can select this chair and again, show it. Now, if I want to show everything, I can just go display, show all. Now, when I do that, notice how all these other things come up. Now, by default, Maya has a lot of things that are normally hidden. And probably the most prominent ones are all of these viewports here. So these, the perspective, top, front, and side viewports, are actually cameras. And so typically we don't want to see those in the scene. So let's go ahead and select those and go display, hide selection. Now, when you hide an object, basically what it does is it manipulates an attribute of that object called visibility. So when I go display, hide selection, it actually takes that object here, I'm selecting it in the outliner, and it turns its visibility off. So you can see chair 02 is visible, chair 01 is not visible. So if I want, I can turn this back on. I can type in the word on, or I can type a 1 or a 0. So if I hit 0, that turns it off. 1 turns it on. So we're basically just turning visibility on and off for all of these objects. Now, in addition to this, we can also use our display menu to hide objects by certain types. So for example, if I wanted to hide all of my NURB surfaces, I could. And notice how the bowl hides from the table. So basically I found everything that was made of NURBs and hid them. If I want to, I could show last hidden and it will appear. Now, if I wanted to, I could go display, hide polygon surfaces, and the table and chairs will disappear. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and undo that. So as you can see, this can be very, very handy. You could, for example, hide all the lights and cameras in the scene so they don't get in the way. Or you could hide the background of your scene while you're working on the objects in the foreground. So hide and show is a very powerful feature of Maya that uses visibility to make its magic work.